Hey everyone, I'm going to be talking today about my audition for Disney and their cruise line in New York City at Pearl Studios. First off, I'm going to tell my story about what happened. So this time, I knew where Pearl Studios was, so even though I was late, I got there a little quicker than the time before. So I went up to the 12th floor, got there. Now what I was wearing shoes that you would go to like a wedding in. I was wearing jeans and I was wearing a V-neck shirt, not unlike this. I had my hair back. Now the notification that I got on my Disney account, when I clicked on it, it said character audition and it said to prepare a monologue. And so I assumed that it was going to be, just me on stage. I was going to say my monologue, which is, about a minute, and, walk out. I walked up, and when I entered the sitting room, I saw everybody in lots of spandex, lots of dancing gear, and I was not in dancing gear. I had non-slip shoes on. And so I asked what was going on, and they told me that a character audition is where you are wearing a huge costume, like a mascot at a high school basketball game. So that freaked me out because I'm not a trained dancer. You take one look at me and you know that you don't move that well. But I had nowhere to go, and I figured I would stay, and I would give it my best shot. I sat down and I talked to a few people, tried to get to know them as well as I could, and after about 20 minutes, they called the whole group in. There were about 60 of us to measure for height. So we walked in, we got in line, and they measured us for height, and I'm 5'5". So anywho, moving on. After that, the group that switched, they went and they auditioned, we waited. The judges came in after about 15 minutes or so and just filled us in on what was going on, what would happen if we made it through, and told us it would just be a little bit longer before we auditioned. About another 10 minutes later, we were called in, all 60 of us. And so they had us line up. There were 3 judges sitting at a table and 1 dance instructor who was incredible. He did a really good job, I thought, instructing all 60 of us at once. So we lined up, we had 3 lines, and I went in the middle line because I didn't want to be in the back, but I also didn't want to be in the front. And he taught us the dance routine, which was probably about 15 seconds long. It wasn't very long, and it was pretty simple. And I'm not a trained dancer, but this was pretty simple. Now I was in the middle row, and they started having us rotate as we did it. So we'd go over the dance routine once, and then we'd cycle through. So the back row would be in front, middle row, and so you're gonna be in front no matter what. After that, they split the group in half and did it that way, so went over it a couple times. From there, they split us into groups of 4 and had us on one side of the room, and your 4 would go into the center of the room. And here they said that they were looking to make sure that we could follow directions well. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4. We were staggered, and as your number progressed, you had to keep track of where you were going to be in the room. So you were staggered, so you weren't in a straight line or anything like that. So that's good to know. So I got to watch. I was one of the last people to audition, and I didn't do a very good job. I just had the basic movement down. They said that was okay. He said that if you're not a trained dancer, it doesn't matter that much. They are looking for a big display because you're gonna be in a big costume. So you're not gonna see all the fine movements, you just want to be a big personality. So I did my best at being big, and I wasn't super confident in it, but I tried my best to appear confident and look like I was having fun. So after we were done auditioning, they told us that talk amongst ourselves, and they were gonna talk amongst themselves. So after about 3 minutes or so, they came to us and they said, we're gonna call out numbers. If we call your number, stay. If we don't call your number, you're free to go. And so they went through and they didn't call my number, which I wasn't very surprised by, and walked out. And so then I just tried to talk to people and help them, because a lot of people were having a hard time having not made it through. And I didn't really expect to make it through, since I wasn't prepared to dance in the first place. So I wasn't super upset for myself. The rest of the story is that I had to wait to be picked up. I had to wait, so I got there at 9 a.m. and I was being picked up at 9 p.m. So I was in these nice wedding shoes that hadn't been broken in yet. So my feet were bleeding, blistered, and everything. So that's something to think about. Things to expect are that when you see character audition in your Disney Auditions account, that doesn't always mean that you're going to be delivering a monologue. That typically means that you are auditioning for someone that's wearing a big costume. Now, I didn't make it very far, so they could have asked for a monologue. So have a monologue prepared for sure, but be prepared to dance. Things to bring. Dance attire. I would still bring music in case they were to ask you to sing. Have a monologue prepared, or a few monologues prepared in case they ask you to do a different one. Bring plenty of water. You're going to be dancing, so that's really important this time, just always. And always bring an extra pair of shoes to every audition, I would say. Because you want to look nice, but sometimes nice shoes aren't that comfortable, and if you have to walk around for hours after your audition, you want to be comfortable. You don't want to have blistered, bloody feet at all. It's not very fun. So, things to bring. This was my experience with a character audition for Disney's cruise lines at Pearl Studios in New York City. Your experience might be different, but this is mine. And I hope that this gives you a little bit of an idea of what to expect, because I walked in and had no idea what to expect from a character audition. Or I thought I did, but it really turned out I had no idea. So, learn from my mistake, and you'll do great. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, give it a like, give it a subscribe. If you feel like you need to give it a dislike, I won't be that upset. But I just hope you have a good one. I hope this video helped, and I just want to let you know, break a leg. You got this. Don't just shy away from these things. I wasn't expecting to have to dance, but I'm so glad that I just stayed and did it. Because again, I learned a ton, and now I know what to expect from a character audition a little bit. So, have a good one. God bless. Bye.